What's up, guys? Wait. What's up, guys? I've been trying to change view. I think you've noticed that I've had different backgrounds in all of these videos because they are consecutive, and I don't want you guys to get tired of seeing the same thing over and over, especially because I'm wearing the same thing. It's like, oh, it's another one. It's not very different, but whatever. So right now, this is video 11, and I'm going to be answering what are your favorite music artists, not just in video games, but music everywhere. I love music, like all kinds of music. It's hard for me to say, oh my god, I hate that type of music. Probably the only type of music that I really cannot stand is like heavy metal. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Heavy metal. I cannot stand that movie. Actually, that music. Another type of music that I don't like, just because it's, I don't know, I just don't like it. And I know a lot of people like it. I can't even think of the name of it. What is it called? It's like all it's like techno, weird, like, oh, what's it called? I always forget what it's called. I don't know. It's like all techno music. It's usually just like instrumental. It doesn't really have singing or anything like that. It's like techno, weird techno, like hardcore, like da da da. Has like loud noises, and a lot of people really like that music. It was like really big a few months ago. I think it still is, but yeah, everybody was like wanting remixes that had that type of music. I can't remember the name of it for some reason. Whatever, you probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't like that type of music either, because it just, I don't know, I feel like I can't stand it. Like my ears just can't stand it. I don't like hardcore stuff where it's just like, and it's like, but I do like a lot of other types of music. Some of my favorite bands are probably all in the 80s. Like, Oingo Boingo is probably my favorite band of all time. And people don't know that much about Oingo Boingo. They're like, what the hell was that? Oingo Boingo was in the 80s, and for a while they were called Oingo Boingo, and then later they were called just Boingo. But for those of you that don't know who Oingo Boingo is, you probably know the singer. When I tell people, oh, he's the singer of Oingo Boingo, people go, really? It's like Danny Elfman. Danny Elfman is the singer of, or was the singer of Oingo Boingo. They're not a group anymore. Danny Elfman is now a composer, amazing composer. He's also one of my favorite composers, Danny Elfman. He usually does pretty much all of the work that Tim Burton has ever done. All of any soundtrack on any Tim Burton movie, not all of them, a few that he didn't do, Danny Elfman did. Yeah, he's freaking amazing. I love Danny Elfman, and he's got such an awesome voice. He did also the voice of Jack from Christmas Story. Nightmare Before Christmas. But only singing Jack, not Jack. When Jack is just talking, it was another guy, but when Jack sings, it's Danny Elfman. And that's pretty much Oingo Boingo right there when he's singing, because that's how he sings. I love Oingo Boingo so much. Love it. What else? Depeche Mode. Love Depeche Mode. Used to be really, really big on Depeche Mode. Probably heard all of their songs. They're also from the 80s. They're more of like electronic type of music from the 80s. I went to one of their concerts actually not long ago. I think it was maybe like 4 years ago or something, 5 years ago, when they're Bringing Down the Angels, I think it was called. That album came out. last album, I think. I went to that concert. Freaking amazing. So cool. What else? U2. I love U2. I love U2. No, U2 is cool. I'd love to go to one of their concerts. They're awesome. I like a lot of indie stuff, but like indie stuff that not a lot of people hear about. Like, I think Arctic Fire is being a little more known. So that you guys probably have heard of them. They're really cool. I like another band called Stella Star. I think they're really awesome. What else? The Editors. The Editors are really good. I love the Editors. Coldplay. They have some pretty cool stuff. I'm not like freaking crazy about Coldplay, but they're so similar to U2 that it's just like, if you like U2, you tend to kind of like the sound of Coldplay. But I prefer U2. Coldplay has some pretty good songs. I like to listen to some of Linkin Park's songs every now and then. I'm not like a fan or anything like that, but I think they have some pretty cool songs. What else? I used to be a huge Green Day fan. Oh my god, when I was young. I loved Green Day. I think they're still pretty cool. But my favorite bands are probably Oingo Boingo, Depeche Mode, U2. I used to be a huge fan of The Smiths and Morrissey. And I think they're still pretty cool. I also like classical music, opera. My favorite opera singer is Placido Domingo. I've seen him twice. Yeah, I've seen him twice now live, which was super awesome. Pavarotti was also really cool. I saw him once as well, live. Freaking amazing. I think it was his last concert, so that was cool. Oh man, I know I'm missing out. I'm missing so many. Actually, you know what I really listen to a lot now? Like on my iPod and all that. I don't listen to a lot of songs, like, from bands. I actually listen a lot, and I think you guys know this already from a lot of my videos, especially my outtake videos. I listen to Waterflame89. I love Waterflame. He always puts out some awesome music. I really hope you guys go check his music out. I think he does super awesome stuff. He's done music for some video games, like he did the music for Castle Crashers, and some other video games. But yeah, he's awesome. Go check him out and like check out his stuff. And if you like him, subscribe to him, because I think you guys know that I love his stuff so much because I use his music all the time. But yeah, that's pretty much what I listen to. I'm not kidding, no joke. I have it whenever I'm doing something. I have it playing in the background in my room. I have it on my iPod. When I'm working out, I have it on, hearing that. It's just, I listen to that almost all the time. So yeah, I have favorite bands, but I haven't been listening too much to them ever since I just started to listen to Waterflame, which has been for a while now, which is not, there's no singing in it, it's pretty much just instrumental, but it pretty much sounds like video game music, and I love it so much. Video game composers, did it say no video games? Not just in video games. I guess some of my favorite composers, not just video game composers, but composers in general. One of my favorite ones is Clint Mansell. So when I heard that he was going to be working on Mass Effect, I was like, oh! So yeah, Clint Mansell. John Williams, of course, did the music for Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and almost all of the Steven Spielberg movies and George Lucas movies. What else? Oh, Zimmerman also does really good music. I listen to a lot of soundtracks. I like to listen to soundtracks when I'm like just working here in my room. Like I said, I tend not to listen to many bands. The ones that I do listen to are like Stella Star, The Editors, The Chameleons. Oh my god, I love The Chameleons. They're so good. I love The Chameleons. The Ocean Blue is also really good. Yeah, I listen to a lot of bands that aren't very known. I also like German industrial music. I was really big on it back then, more than I am now, but I still appreciate it. Like, one band is called And One. They're really cool. I love their music. It's so quirky and weird, but it's awesome. V&V Nation. Love V&V Nation. Super awesome. They're kind of like techno mixed with singing, but it's industrial. I mean, if you guys know what that type of music is. They're not German, though. V&V Nation. I think they're Irish. Something like that. Or Scottish. I don't know. One of those. I'm not saying that they're the same, like, oh, whatever, they're both the same. No, they're not, but I just don't know which one it is. I think it's Irish. I think that's pretty much my favorite ones. If I'm leaving one out, like a major one, I'm gonna cry. I think that's it. Those are the major ones. I really like old school singers too, like Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, that stuff. So yeah, I listen to a lot of stuff. If it's good, like if it has, seriously, if it has some pretty good, or at least music or like rhythms that I like, I'll listen to it. I listen to pretty much everything. So yeah, let me know if you guys have heard of any of these bands that I'm talking about. If you have, you're awesome. If you haven't, go look them up now. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later, and I'll see you in the next video, which is going to be the last one. I'm going to try to make it interesting. I'm going to look for, I mean, they're all interesting, but one that I will not be able to answer in one answer question. One question, one word answer. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. I'll talk to you guys later.